Hello everyone and welcome back to Nikhil Reacts, the show where you watch me watch X-Men Evolution and say, that's funny. Now, before we begin, I did want to quickly address the controversy. Yes, Nightcrawler is mysteriously missing from this shirt. I don't know why they printed it this way. Maybe they knew there had to be somewhere for the mic to go. Take it up with Old Navy. This is not sponsored. I'm just running out of things to say in these intros. Oh my god, comic Toad? What are you doing here? Is Mortimer gonna be Todansky's, father in this version? Oh, no, it's Mastermind. I should have guessed that because only one person wears that kind of coat. He is a real OG villain, and I believe the only member of Magneto's original Brotherhood that we haven't seen yet. His powers are illusions. Basically, he's Mysterio if he wasn't a fraud. He is also one of the primary antagonists of, you guessed it, the Dark Phoenix Saga. All of this can't be a coincidence. There is no reason to change your disguise each time, buddy, but you know what? At least they kept his flair for the dramatic. I love how supernatural Magneto feels in this series. Like, half of the time, he's not even on screen. It's just strange, warping metal around people. It makes him feel almost like a force of nature or a wrathful god. And of course, now he shows up on screen because this show won't let me look intelligent for even a second.
Your illusions don't work on me, Mastermind. I see you as you are.
I have no idea if Mastermind doesn't work on Magneto. I'm assuming probably not, because otherwise that is a huge liability to have on your team. Like when Arcade worked with this guy, he had to have somebody in a different room confirm every single thing that was happening. Now, the excuse could be that the helmet blocks telepathy, but that is actually from the movies, and I don't know how fast all the other projects picked it up.
What is that?
Speaking of the movies, does this predate Last Stand? I think it does. They just can't help themselves from throwing Magneto at giant metal bridges. I thought this was gonna be a Mastermind trick, but I guess Pyro's just having a little fun.
My folks just want to meet you, that's all.
I just don't know.
I have to say, Amanda is way more of a character in this show than I ever thought she was going to be. Like, I thought she was a one-off, just introduced for the dance. Now she's got lore, she's got a family. Is it his family? It'd be a hell of a twist.
I want them to meet the real you anyway.
Amanda, someone might see me.
Ooh. You know, Kurt is always kind of the default go-to for the visual mutant, but that transition really underlines that there are other characters even less able to hide who they are. That better have been on purpose. This whole thing better be a sting operation to somehow lure Wanda back to the Acolytes. Because if he's genuinely just taking his keys to his late morning arson, I'm gonna be pissed. Also, yes, I will own up, Magneto is not here. He just sent one of his acolytes, a member of Mystique's Brotherhood in the comics, to go fight a member of Mystique's Brotherhood in this show, a member of his Brotherhood in the comics. Gotta love an adaptation, man. Look at Storm coming in clutch. I'm surprised they remembered to put her in this episode, honestly.
He wants me to stop looking for him. And for his errand boy, my brother.
Pietro's not hiding. He's back with the Brotherhood.
That is a really just shitty turn of events for Wanda. She left this group to go hunt down her brother, and nobody thought to give her a call when the man walked right back in. So this is just purely a humiliation kink, right? There is nothing that they could be doing that you could not do faster and better yourself. So you just want them to serve you, right?
So I'll make you a new one. Buttered onion, no lettuce, a grilled horse on the side.
Sounds like a great sandwich, though, I'm not gonna lie.
Toad, the picture. Hello. Sorry. How's this?
Okay, so now this makes more sense. This is just something he wouldn't want to do.
A little more, even more. Just...
Respectfully, Toad, shouldn't you be really good at balancing? You're the hopper. I feel like you're kind of always precariously placed on something.
It's as good as new, as that.
Finally, you done.
What the hell are they watching? Is that supposed to be a cartoon in this universe as well? Or was that live action for them? Because I think I found another mutant and he's terrifying.
But if you're gonna be a member of my team, you gotta look a little more presentable.
He looks the best of all of them. What do you mean? Oh, is it the sleeves? Do you require sleeves? Way to fuck over Toad for no reason, Lance. Did you not see him flailing while you were outside?
Hey! May I remind you losers that Magneto put me in charge for a reason.
Nepotism.
The only chance you've got at joining his new crew is if you prove that you can work together as a team.
Why would they want this? Guys, pay attention to your own lives, I beg of you. The best you've ever done at anything is when Mystique left you alone weirdly for an entire year. I promise the answer is not pledging fealty to a different sociopath.
Wanda! Don't tell her I'm here!
Run to Africa.
Baby cakes, you've come back to me.
I'm warming up to this Toad and Wanda relationship. If you could call it that. It is definitely playing with something that existed in the original comics when they were both on the Brotherhood, but this is definitely a funnier, less creepy angle.
Where is he?
Pietro? Hiding in the closet.
A closet? You could have probably gone anywhere in like a 10-mile radius, and you picked essentially a slightly further back wall.
But Sweetums, I'm your servant, your slave.
No comment.
You just tell me what I have to be to win your love.
Someone else.
Are we gonna get like a Princess and the Frog kind of thing with Toad? Is that crazy? That would be more towards the teenage hijinks sort of thing. But I'd kill to see Toad do a Stefan or Kel.
Kurt, you're early.
Okay, I'll leave.
He's gonna steal Kurt's image inducer. That's gonna be what it is. That's what the little pan shot was about at the beginning. This show's style of foreshadowing is the best thing ever if you specifically want to get a reputation for guessing shit.
No, silly, it's fine. Come in and meet my folks. Mom? Dad?
Ah, damn, it's not his own family. That would have been a crazy twist for this show. He doesn't originally know Amanda's his stepsister in the comics either. That's why she like has a different name. So it could have been, you know, an accurate reveal.
These are for you. I mean, for your mother. I mean, Amanda's mother.
Why can't Amanda's father get flowers, Kurt? I don't have children, let alone grown ones, but if I did, and they brought a boy to my house and I didn't get a nice bouquet of daffodils, let's just say they wouldn't be spending the night anytime soon.
Kurt, will you relax? Everything is going fine.
Now go blue.
Oh no, my image inducer. It's...
Here we are. Cold drinks for everyone.
Amanda's surely just told them already, right? Not only did she know what you really looked like, that's why she wanted to date you. And putting aside any potential ramifications of that, I feel like she probably brought it up in conversation to her parents at some point.
Kurt, you in here?
I must say, Amanda, you have the most...
She literally didn't look up. A Bayville resident through and through.
No! Kurt! But I just left you in...
Well, Kurt's on the track team.
Is the implication that he's just bolting around your house right now actually better for you?
Oh, there you are, Kurt. Well, Margali, I'm starved.
It is Margali! Wait! Oh, that opens so many doors. So many questions. Number 1, are you magic? Number 2, are you green? Wait, is that why Amanda was so chill with it? Kurt's real form's gonna get revealed and Margali's gonna be like, hey, me too.
That was a delicious dinner, Mrs. Sefton.
Oh, Mrs. Sefton, not Zardoz, though. Maybe they changed it at Ellis Island.
Friends.
Subtlety is the weapon of cowards.
Hey, elf boy, I need to borrow this. Ew, I thought so.
I love that this version Toad is also like physically averse to soap.
Come in here.
Whoa! New power, or were you just munching on some mulch before you came in?
Mr. and Mrs. Sefton,
No, Kurt, this is when you say, oh my god, that was crazy, right? They don't know you're involved with this.
You're making a scene.
Yeah, Kurt, don't make a scene. Busting through the window was just course of action. But come on, man, you're overreacting.
Give me that.
Something about Toad and Nightcrawler fighting always includes a lighting structure. Seems like a good time to do some spells, Margali. This is also making me realize I don't know who Amanda's bio father is. I'll add something down below if that's a relevant person.
I don't know what to say.
To be fair, Kurt, that's a power you knew about. You should always be on high alert as long as you're in tongue distance of Toad.
Going up for the skiing?
No.
In this man's defense, that's gotta be a rare answer. Hey, you come to this ski lodge often? Only when I'm seeking vengeance against my father. That like a seasonal thing?
I'm a skiing fool, baby cakes.
It's Toad!
Toad!
What gave me away?
Your gross ass teeth. Apparently the image inducer has its limits. Where were all those people when she chucked him out of the moving box? They didn't have anything to say about that?
Don't you worry, miss. I'll get it for you.
Toad?
It's like the Mystique game, but with a frogman now. Does Pyro just come here for the vibes? Between being a busy acolyte and working for the future of the mutant race, he spends his time off unwinding and hitting the slopes.
Fine day for skiing, yeah?
Yes, it's beautiful.
Alright, Wanda, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me thrice? Look inward and assess what needs to be changed.
I haven't seen you here before.
No,
It's nice to see this show can still deliver that same sense of it's the X-Men, but they're teens, even now that the series has gotten a bit more serious. Because Wanda really has to decide if she wants to talk to the cute boy or continue her lifelong quest for vengeance.
I have to go.
Wait!
Toad, I feel like if you just helped her catch Pyro, you'd have more success at this than you're currently having.
Magneto.
Ah, so Magneto comes up here for the vibes. The acolytes are just forced to follow. Is this kind of giving Superman to anyone else? You know, the floating ball, the fortress in the wilderness that has like a special opening only for certain people. I'm just saying, does anyone know what James Gunn was watching 20 years ago?
Hey, Night Creeper!
I love that Toad gets the name wrong. You think he's doing that on purpose, or is he genuinely not paying attention to these people?
Ruined my life, you bug-eating scab! Give me back my inducer!
Also, I feel like we're finally at the end of the inducer. Like, the only way for this story to resolve in a children's cartoon setting is for Kurt to realize that he doesn't need this thing in order to be loved. But I feel like they won't want to stick with the blue design. They've gotten too attached to the human Kurt. I think of all pairings, Kurt and Toad have fought the most. And coming from the comics, it's a bit of an odd matchup, but it works so well here. It's kind of making me wish they had a rivalry in the books. Really, just put this version of Toad in a comic. Call him Mortimer's nephew. I don't care.
I had expected Pyro's trail of clues would lead you here.
Okay, it was intentional. They're not that stupid. See, I'm learning not to underestimate the show. Aren't you proud of me?
It's time for us to talk, father to daughter. Wanda,
see, when I left you to be raised in that mental hospital, I just didn't realize how useful you could have been.
I know it must have been hard on you.
Save it.
Please understand, it was for your own good.
I asked Xavier to check up on you. You know how embarrassing that was? We're mortal enemies, kind of, maybe.
I had hoped we could start building a new relationship.
If you're expecting more of an apology or any level of growth, you are sorely mistaken. So why don't you just forgive me and let's move on?
Your single-minded quest to eliminate me has become a serious liability.
Bro, why are they just standing there? Apparently, the misutilization of lackeys is a family trait.
And since I can't secure your cooperation voluntarily...
Are they like mind wiped right now? What's happening?
Hopefully your mind won't be too damaged by the process.
Mastermind in the comics, at least originally, not a telepath. The whole thing in the Dark Phoenix saga is that he has to team up with Emma Frost, which is then what he becomes most famous for, and now that he's just sort of also a telepath. He still shouldn't be like reading minds though. Like, this is just not what you get this character for. His thing's tricking people. I'm dumb. I didn't understand the scheme. He's turning the bad memories into good ones, so she thinks Magneto raised her. That makes a lot more sense. And also kinda evokes all of the retcons Wanda's had about her parenthood. Like, for those who don't know, Magneto didn't start out the twins' parents. That was gonna be the Wizard of all people. It was an early retcon to make them his kids, and a much more recent retcon to make them not again, though they still have nothing to do with the Wizard, and that's a shame. Justice for the Wizard. This is nefarious as hell. This is so actually evil. It's gaslighting made manifest. He is literally rewriting her mind to make him seem more favorable. I think this should be considered one of the highest forms of abuse.
We go get the inducer, right?
Yeah, well, about that.
You slimeball! You said you didn't have it!
I love that Kurt trusted him. I'm such a sucker for the way the X-Men and the Brotherhood interact. There is something so genuinely high school about it. It reminds me of like comparing answers on a history test with my bully. At a certain point, these are just people you've known since you were like 8.
I just want a chance to look good for Wanda, you know? Like you do for Amanda.
You mean like I did?
Yeah, it's kind of bad to evoke the relationship mere moments after ruining it.
Hiding who we are is something you and me kind of got in common. Well, especially if it's for someone we care about.
Oh, somebody kick me.
All right.
I love this friendship. It's so funny. Kurt's best friend in the comics is Wolverine, and clearly you can't do that. He's a teacher for some reason. But replacing that dynamic with Toad is such a galaxy brain take. I'm in awe.
You my man, Elf.
He even called him Elf.
Magneto, you have intruders.
This is like the mutant equivalent of pocket sand.
You got a better idea?
Yes, I do. I'll just rescue her. We'll tell her you did it. It's fine.
Time for the Get Out of Town Express.
Kurt really carried this operation. It's good to know that he can infiltrate any Magneto base with very little issue. Might come in handy one day.
Did you finish the job?
Yes.
Then we let them go.
Oh, she's gonna want to go back to Magneto. I guess this is just what brainwashing is, but it feels so much grosser seeing it happen.
You know, he's a slimy worm, but he did put his life on the line for you.
That does not mean you owe him affection. You could be nice to him, don't get me wrong, but let's not make this into a nice guys finish last kind of thing.
Thank you.
I can see how that's an ick. I don't think she should be faulted for that.
I'm my own worst enemy.
At least he understands it's a behavioral problem.
They don't know you like I do. You're kind and you're gentle.
And I destroyed their house?
No, Toad destroyed their house and you should never have owned up to knowing him. You bravely fought to protect their daughter from a home intruder.
Look, they can forbid all they want, but I'm not giving up on us. And I hope you won't either.
They are really cute though. This Amanda relationship is actually working for me a bit more than the comics one. It helps they don't call the same person mom.
You mean you're not mad at your father no more?
It's funny. I just can't seem to remember why.
Well, let me enlighten you, Snookums. See, when you were a kid...
I love Toad immediately trying to inform her of the truth. That's how you warm yourself up to somebody, man.
Which means she'll stop looking for Magneto. Which means she'll stick around here, near you.
Toad, I know what you're gonna do. I know what you're gonna do. But don't make me look like a fool that fast, please.
You got a point. Okay, I keep my mouth shut. Besides, if she can get over hating her father, then there's hope for me yet.
All I gotta do to get a girl is brainwash them. Who plays squash? I've seen so many shows where people go and play squash in their free time. Who's doing this in real life? Was it just big in the 2000s? Is it just big for people who happen to also write television? Am I just uncultured? Respond below.
Tomorrow. Oh, sorry, that's the concert.
Oh, right. So, are you going with anyone?
Yeah, with Jean.
Yeah, they're like dating now, Rogue. Even Mystique knew that. You gotta keep up to date. Wait, that's right. Rogue did absorb Jean in this show. Pretty completely, too. I wonder if they're going to do sort of what they did with Belladonna. She was Gambit's first wife, and Rogue absorbs all of her memories, which causes her to doubt if she really loves Gambit or if it's just remnants of Bella's personality. And like in the comics, we know that Rogue did have some level of feelings before this encounter, but now it makes sense for everything to be called into question.
I'm here. Now tell me, Destiny, what is so important?
Destiny's back! Yay! I was starting to think we were never gonna see this girl again.
I've had disturbing visions about Rogue.
Explain.
Oh my god! Are we doing it? Are we finally going to have the reveal that Mystique is Rogue's mom, adopted or otherwise? Because I've just been riding with that as canon for this entire series and they still never said it. Okay, so it actually seems like all of the people she's absorbed are starting to take up too much room in her head.
Is something wrong?
That's kind of what I was wondering. this look familiar?
Aw, it's cute that Wolverine's gonna be the one to figure it out.
Hey, Jean. Now that you've got wheels, how about carpooling to the concert tonight?
Oh, well, I'm kind of going with, Scott.
Yeah, you actually all live together, so you can still go with Scott and carry them in the back. Be environmentally conscious.
Who's going out?
Jean and Scott. Can you believe it?
No way! Really? It's about time!
Do none of you talk to Rogue? You're all teenagers living in close quarters, and there's never been a who do you like conversation? This is wildly insensitive.
Rogue! There you are.
Yo, Risty's still in town. Is this how you've been spending your days, Mystique? The Brotherhood sitting alone in the dormitory because they got expelled, and you're still attending like nothing happened.
Risty? Where have you been? You totally disappeared.
Okay, never mind. I guess she was gone that whole time. Why are you so insistent on ruining my jokes, show?
I mean, here we are friends, and I was hiding who I really was from you.
Only marginally. Right? Like, you took her to the mansion. She saw people using their powers. If she wasn't already Mystique, I feel like she would have picked up on it the same way Amanda did. And that's pretty solid proof that Rogue can keep people's powers long after she touched them, which has always been true for the more full connections like Carol Danvers, but didn't really come into play like this until, I want to say, the early 2000s. It might be another thing they took from this show.
No, wait. I do. Well, if I were to touch you right now.
That is the face of a woman who knows that she is girl boss too close to the sun. We are one act of trust away from the Risty identity going bye-bye. Hey, there's Boom Boom. We're tying up all the loose ends in this episode. Did you fully rejoin the X-Men after the finale, or have you just kind of been doing your own thing this whole season?
This does not mean we're on a date. It doesn't? Listen, you were the only one who didn't have plans, alright? Besides, you're like 12 years old.
An elder teenager dating a 12-year-old on the X-Men? That would be crazy.
But Roberto lent me his suit and everything. He wants a full report. Jamie!
He wants a full report is crazy.
She was teasing me about us being, well...
What? How about us being on a...
Okay, so only Mystique knew that they were dating, apparently. Guys, you can't be doing this and then walk it back, okay? Take a leap of faith. Ooh, that's not a good power to get a hold of right now. Though I will say, this show has made it very clear that when Rogue absorbs Cyclops, she controls the blast.
And Scott and Jean are practically a couple.
Really?
You mean my taunting was correct?
Can't even move! Oh, relax. You're coming up enough.
She is not, for the record. Like, I'm not here to police people's clothing at a concert, but she's got a whole forearm exposed, and her gloves have like a section on the back that are open. I get it might be fashionable. For her specifically, it seems like an unnecessary risk. Also, that could happen. And bye-bye, Risty. This is a bad combination of powers. You don't want to be manifesting these two things at the same time. Good thing Wolverine took notice something was wrong earlier. That might be the only thing keeping her from getting shish kebabbed later. Why did that not make more dupes? He banged against the bar. Is there an upward limit now? Oh, this just keeps getting worse and worse for her.
I think he's down for the count.
Now, where did the helmet come from? Reasonably, this is like her head, right? It just looks like a helmet because she can make herself look however she wants. That better not function like a helmet. If someone knocks that thing off of her later, I'm going to freak out. But it was in fact her head. I admire the attention to detail. Worst person to turn into right now. As much as I love him, of your entire roster, Arcade is like scraping the barrel. Unless you want to get away without detection, I guess, but I feel like the super speed would have helped too.
Please listen. I know I've hurt you, but I only posed as your friend so I could be near you.
Liar! I know the truth! You used me to
spy on the X-Men!
And that was what she was accused of doing when she first defected from the Brotherhood to the team, just for the record. Wasn't true then either.
If you have my memories, then you know what our relationship is.
I don't know anything.
Me neither, so maybe we specify real quick.
I adopted you when you were 4.
Okay, so did you live with Destiny? I'm not saying that's wrong, I'm saying I'm surprised that would be the case in 2001. And now we get to the shish kebabbing.
Wait a minute. You're not Sabretooth.
Now you can tell when it's Mystique's powers? I thought she'd evolved past that. I guess it's a skill thing, not a literal evolution thing. That's fine.
No!
Now we're gonna finish this.
No, that's not Sabretooth.
Listen to Wolverine. He's like the only authority on this man that exists.
And she's not thinking straight.
Okay, you 4 hang back and wait for the others. We don't want to spook her.
Yes, we don't want to spook her, which is why I, the man who just shot her through the wall, will be going in instead of you 4 innocent bystanders.
Hey, Big Shot, better help yourself.
That's just called fair. Finally, a genuine proportional response. She's a powerhouse, for sure. There's no way they keep the status quo going forward. I'm assuming we'll get like a mental block lifted or placed or something. But there is a chance it sort of evens out to the usual flying brick powers she has in the comics. And I would be very down for that.
Charles?
Ghost Storm.
Yes, Ghost Storm. Be as effective as Rogue is with your abilities. You are almost as effective, and that's still growth.
I know what it's like for nothing to make sense in your head. I've been there.
Is Rogue gonna fatal attraction him? No, that is somehow worse. 5 Cyclops blasts to the chest?
Logan, there's too many of them.
Fight it, Rogue. Stay tough.
No!
Stop resisting me, Rogue. Help me.
You gotta do it yourself, Rogue. No, she doesn't.
She's gonna be okay, right, Charles?
I don't know, Logan. She was having a panic attack. I went into her brain and now she's comatose. What do you think?
An ancient mutant will rise to once again walk the earth.
Oh yeah. Apocalypse is involved in this show. I thought he was going to be the season 2 big bad. Boy, was I wrong. They were not kidding about the loose ends this ep.
Your fates, both yours and Rogue's, are in his hands.
What a way to end. This season just keeps getting better and better. We might be on a true all-timer run. These two are probably the most tonally similar to the earlier seasons, but they still pack a hell of an emotional wallop. And if I had to pick one thing I'm most excited about, it is this next meeting between Mystique and Rogue, because we did get the Risty and Mother reveal at the same time. There's gonna be a lot to talk about, hopefully mainly logistics. If you want to see me react to the rest of the season, make sure to subscribe or check out the Patreon, where the next 2 episodes should be out hopefully now, but maybe when they finish uploading in a few hours. Otherwise, if you liked the video, make sure to comment down below, and if you didn't, lie.